I'm just trying to get a line. This is not the recommended way to do this. I'm just feeling myself today.
Oh God, this is making me sad.
Make it happen. Because I built the bed frame.
I'm so anxious.
Which you've probably already seen in the video. And this is a really thick bed.
Yeah, like, hold on.
It's 10 inches thick.
Is it 10 inches? I didn't know how thick. It's a Lowell mattress. So,
Right,
Lowell, sponsor us.
See what happens.
Oh, wow, that works really well.
It actually does.
Wow, it's a bread knife. Who made that knife? We can market that, like, for them.
Sunbeam. You like bread?
Oh, man.
Dang.
That's working way better than I thought it was going to.
So what I'm going to do is I'm cutting it, and then I'm going to fold this back over, and I'm going to sew it.
Right.
And hopefully it looks like a bed.
I don't think it's going to be bad at all.
This is not the cleanest of cuts. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now.
Yeah, what in the world? You're like drunk driving.
Again.
Not again like he drinks and drives. It's a song. Just to clear that up.
Wow.
That's insane. I
What
really
are we
didn't.
going to do with this piece that we're cutting off? Can we burn it? I don't think it's environmentally friendly.
Probably not. Probably could just cram it into the. Oh no. I was gonna
Did
say.
you say that this was a Lowell mattress?
Yeah.
Woo!
It's pretty new too. It's only like what, a year, 2 years, almost 2 years old now.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
It's all right.
It wasn't a very well. Actually, it was expensive when we bought it. Now,
Yeah, they're doing a deal right
they're
now.
half off.
All right, we gotta quit talking about them. They're not sponsoring us. Woo! That's crazy.
So, if I went with the queen bed, if I wanted to buy a queen bed, it was 60 by 80.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
this king bed is 76 by 80. So, or is it 70? It's like 71 by 80, something like that. So I just measured 67. That's how wide the bed platform is. Because I want it to be tight in there. I don't want it to be
Moving
loose. I want
around,
it to go
yeah.
wall to wall. I think that'll be better.
I mean, that's not
I feel like I'm like filleting a big tuna or something.
big tuna. That's not bad at all. Like, the amount that we had to take off, you know?
No.
I mean, because this is a king bed, so...
I wish we had to take off more because I'd use this for the dog bed.
This is... Oh, God, the cover of this is so gross. I wish we could wash it.
I mean, probably can actually because I got it off.
It's not supposed to go off. I can't believe how easy that is to cut.
Don't try this at home.
Wow.
There it is.
That's crazy. I expected that to be way more of a job. Wow.
Drunk. So we just cut the bed, and we've been trying to, like, the whole time we've had it for over a year, we were wondering, it would be really cool if we could wash the outer
cover, because
cover.
it's really,
And
you see it's kind of gross.
Just realized it had a zipper on it the whole time.
Wow. I do not remember that.
What's done is done.
Oh, well. This is going to take so long.
To everybody who laughed at me because my sister signed me up for home economics in high school, look at me now.
Look at me now. I know, I feel bad. I don't know how to sew. Maybe you can teach me on the road.
I need them. I'm just kind of tacking this one up, and then I'm going to sew this piece when I fold it down really good because it has this thick seam right here.
Yeah.
I just want this to kind of stay up for me.
Woohoo.
That's why I like this mount.
Yeah, I do.
Because I took this mount and ran it through these two pieces of metal.
Wait, point again?
These two pieces of metal.
Yeah.
Because this metal just goes down.
Right.
So this rammer jammer is in. I'm going to put one more screw right here for good measure. And then we're going to put this 32-inch Polaroid on it. We're not going to watch much TV.
Yeah.
But on a rainy day.
Yeah. If it's raining or snowing or something, you know, we got to stay inside the camper. Something to do. We have a Nintendo Switch too, so
yeah,
we can
frisky.
We can play that in the evening times after all our hikes.
Yeah, that son of a gun ain't going nowhere. I can tell you that right now.
Woo. I like that it swivels.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I didn't realize it did that when it was up in the house. Never paid much attention to it. This was in our guest room. We bought it not that long ago. It's pretty new, but I never paid much mind to it because I don't ever go in there.
This is supposed to cover it. There it goes.
Yay.
Cover those screws so it looks better.
Woo.
And then I'm going to have it, so this swivels as well.
Right.
So the TV's going to sit right here at all times.
Yeah.
Just be on the wall.
So we were talking about we can lean up against this like with some pillows and use this kind of as more of a couch if we wanted to not be like laying in the bed necessarily, if that makes sense. Or we can watch it obviously while we're laying there going to sleep or whatever. You good?
Yeah.
That's gonna be pretty nice to have. Oh yeah. It's kind of big. I feel like we could have gone a little smaller. I didn't feel like it was that big. I guess it didn't look that big in that room because the room was
smaller area.
Yeah, the room was bigger.
But this is a really, really solid mount. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it is. And what were you gonna do so it doesn't bounce while we're driving and stuff?
I'm gonna put some sort of so that's where it's gonna be at all times.
Okay. We've already determined that this side of the bed is Justin's because I don't know about all this stuff being right up on me. So he'll be over here. Oh, we got so much stuff on this mattress already.
That'll keep it from tilting. And with what you're talking about, hold on. I'm gonna.
I mean, do you think it'll hurt? I think if we were to hit a big bump and it bounced, I feel like it could damage the screen, you know? Maybe not, I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
I think it's crooked.
Oh no. Is it? I mean, I'm holding the phone kind of wonky. It doesn't look crooked to me. Is it crooked? Yeah, maybe it is.
So this is another reason I like it because
yeah, that's cool.
If I'm cooking or something and we're watching something, you know, I can go this way.
And we've got this bench now too that'll have a cushion on it, so that'll be kind of nice. One of us could sit like there, and then the counters will be here. So if
it's a little crooked,
you know,
but it'll be all right for right now.
I mean, it's not the end of the world.
But I'm gonna get one of those little things that covers this up. There it is. And this is so light.
Yeah, it is really
that
light.
I don't think hitting a bump is gonna mess it up. But what I'm gonna do is down here in this wood, I'm gonna put a little eye hook, and then up here. I'm gonna put an eye hook.
Yeah.
And then when we start traveling, I'll either do it in the center or I'll do one on each side.
Okay.
And I'll just strap it up to the other eye hooks. And if it does bounce, those straps will take the weight. But this is literally the lightest TV I've ever held in my hand.
It is super light.
It's not the greatest brand,
well,
but it is light.
It's just a TV for a camper. It's not that serious.
It's super light. Like, you can hold it. Like
I would
this,
actually
out like that.
rather break one of those than like some expensive,
yeah, me
you
too.
know, thing. Cool.
That's it.
Woohoo! Looks really good. I really like the idea of having this as a bench kind of sitting area. I mean, it's the dog's bed, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be really cool because one of us could just sit like right here while the other one's over here cooking.
Yeah, and when she gets mad at me, I can just go over there.
Yeah, that's his bed for when he's not nice. Without the cushion. You have to take the cushion off.
No, that's not. I'm a big boy. What's going on, everybody? Got my wife here and both of the dogs. We just recently got the bed put in. What I did is basically built a bed platform out of 3/4 inch plywood. You saw the frame. And we were going to do cubbies over here where you see the wood, but that proved to be a little bit too challenging for me. Not really, I was just too lazy. So I just put this piece of wood across and brought the frame all the way to here. But
we were going to buy cubbies already built, but we found some with the dimensions we needed, but they were like so crappily made, like really, really cheap wood, and just it's going to be supporting this, like it needs to be, you know, kind of heavy duty. So we didn't end up doing that. We just did the flat wood, but we're going to do pallet wood here. So this will match the wall back here and kind of look like the, you know, like a bed should look, I guess. I don't know, like a traditional bed. This, the bed will lift up. Yeah. It's on hinges in the back. Mm-hmm. And it's heavy, but I'm going to put the, I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but the little hydraulic lifts that you have on a car hood or a toolbox that lifts up. And that should make it a lot easier. And we're going to put a handle on here, mm-hmm, so that we can just lift it up. And we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 6-foot, 5-foot wide sections that are basically 5 foot by 2 foot that we're going to be able to use for storage. And I built the dog bed the same way, and we'll throw a picture up there so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the dog bed flips up, and it's got 2 sections where we can put the dog food, all their leashes, and yeah, and then there's going to be more room in there. We could put more stuff. So everything we built, this bed sits high, but there's so much storage. The problem that I was finding with this whole project was finding room for storage. Mm-hmm. So that's why we did it this way. We'll definitely have to I'm either going to build a step down here, or we're going to get a step stool. Either way, we're going to have something to help us get up on the bed, because it's kind of high. It's higher than I thought it was going to be. Maybe 4.5, 5 feet off the ground. But then again, it gives us a lot of storage underneath, because I got to have my golf clubs and my guns and stuff like that. Well, we can do like totes under here too, which will be really nice. We're going to get some like good heavy duty totes to put like tools and stuff that we don't have to get into all the time. And then the front, what I wanted to do with the cubbies was have that be like our dresser. But since we're not going to have that, there's a space like immediately like right here that will be where our clothes are. Easy access. It shouldn't be difficult at all. But yeah, there's a ton of room under here, so it should be really nice. Look at it. They love the bed. Yes, they like, people have been asking me. A lot of people actually have asked how it feels in here with them in here too, and it's really nice actually. I thought it was going to be cramped, and I was going to be like yelling at them to get out of the way all the time, but it's not like that at all. They love being up here, and they just sit up here and watch us work. When I opened the door to bring them out, they ran straight to this door and just waited. Yeah, they come out of the house and bolt right over here. They love coming in here. He loves looking out the window. Yeah, he's so cute. He's like, oh, hi. Say hi to your internet friends. Like the mascot. Goober. But yeah, so it's been going really, really well. It's like really starting to like progress quickly. like really fast. Because when I came home and the floor was in, that I felt like that everything after that is just gone warp speed. You know,
we got the TV in.
Yep.
It's gonna be sturdy. I mean, it is sturdy.
Yeah, it's very sturdy. There's gonna be a clip of that either before this or after this. So.
And the reason, you know, I haven't done the ceiling yet because I got to get some sort of saw I can cut the nails on the pallets. But we really wanted to get the bed in here, get the TV in here, and you know we already got power into it from our house. But I've just been kind of wanting to sleep in here with the dogs and just kind of get a feel
for how it'll be before we, you know, leave. Because, you know, if there ends up being some kind of an issue, which I don't know what that would be, but if there is something, we can fix that now, rather than leaving and then being like, oh, I hate this or whatever. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried about them not using the dog bed.
I don't think they will until there's a cushion.
I'm gonna put a cushion on it, but if they don't use the dog bed, I mean, I'm just gonna bring it all the way up and make like another closet.
Room. I think Cash will use it a lot. I feel like he will, because they love the couch. You know, they're both always on our couch, so we wanted them to have their own space. Plus, you know, while we're sleeping, I don't necessarily want them up here all night, every night. It gets crowded.
He's looking at his reflection in the TV.
What do you see? Goober. Yeah, it's coming along.
Okay. Yeah, so this week I'm gonna get the ceiling done and the pallet wall back behind us. So we're gonna clean up the.
Yeah, we'll have seams I don't know, is that what they're called? I guess that's not what they're called, but you know, the little things you cover the seams with, and then
I'm gonna find some actual windowsills to put on there to make it look clean.
Yeah.
And the pallet wood is gonna come down to over the walls, so it should look all flush.
Yep. And then this thing above, I don't know if they can see this part. Is that in the frame?
No.
There's a piece I'll show you that hangs up here. We're just gonna paint it white. We wanted to keep it because it has hooks and stuff. I think it would be helpful. I like to set my phone up in the hook and
it was
play music.
Really difficult to cut it off.
Yeah.
And make it clean.
Oh yeah.
Because of the tubing. But another thing I got to get done is I'm going to paint the outside of the trailer. And I'm trying to find some sort of epoxy that will keep it cooler inside. Like, it's all insulated, and like right now we're sitting in the sun and it was hot, but the AC's cooled it off.
Yeah, it feels
but
really good.
I want to paint it with something that will help against the UV rays. So that if anybody has an idea for that, definitely let me know.
Yeah. Because
that's going to be a big step. Because I'd like the AC to not be running 24/7.
Yeah. If we're at an RV park and we're paying for it, might as well run it all day if we're here. But if we're going off the generator, we definitely don't want to.
Yeah, it's well insulated. All I want to do is get something on the outside that'll keep it from getting too hot.
Yeah, I feel like right now it cools off. It stays pretty cool in here.
Yeah, it does. But the AC doesn't cut off.
Oh, well, yeah. No.
And I feel like if we could, once this is insulated, and if we can get some sort of exterior on there that that blocks the UV rays or just helps it stay cool,
that
it won't stay on like that. And the walls, we had to get something cheap. Not cheap.
Well, not even
per
cheap,
se.
but
it had to be flexible. And so this is really the only type of material. This was the most flexible. So on this, we didn't have to have it flexible, but on the curved wall, it was very difficult. And I wanted it to be clean pieces, so we did that. And she was gonna paint it, but it's like
it's kind of like a whiteboard.
Yeah,
material.
Whiteboard material. And what we
found, hated it at first.
What we found is if any dirt gets on it from the dogs, you almost don't even have to spray it. You can just wipe it off.
Yeah.
And starting to think that might be the better route.
Yeah, like this piece down here, I feel like the dogs are going to come in and lay right up against that a lot.
Yeah,
like
that piece in front of the dog bed and then this piece.
Right there, yeah.
The pallet wood's going to be okay.
You won't see any dirt
I think they're going to be leaning on this and this because the counters are going to be right there, so that the walls aren't going to be.
Yeah. But this piece got wet, like not soaking wet, but it got some water on it when it was raining the other day and we were working on it, and it had like wet grass stuck to it and stuff, and I just like it. I mean, it wiped off like perfect. So I kind of that made me like them a little bit more, and I was like, that might be a good idea for because they get into some stuff. I feel like they're gonna, they're gonna want to get in every body of water that they see, so I think we might just keep the walls the way they are so that we can keep them clean. Goober. Nico's just back here passed out. I mean, just like living his best life. He's getting so old.
And another thing we're gonna do is when I get done, I'm gonna get under the trailer and seal up any cracks I see with some RTV. I'm gonna be changing the tires on it, getting brand new tires and wheels.
Yeah.
And I'm putting a jack on 2 on the front and 2 on the back, so that when we park, I can get it level and make it sturdy. Because right now you're just sitting on the tongue, and it's
really not
it's
bad.
sturdy. But what I'm saying is, when I get those jacks on there, it'll be solid.
Yeah, it'll be great.
And if we park on some sort of incline that's not
Right.
perfect, I can bring the front, the back, or even one corner up more than the other. Because like right here, we're leaning this way.
Yeah.
So I could have brought this side up a little more and been level.
Yeah, it'll be good to have for sure. Because we don't plan on being in RV parks all the time.
The goal is to be able to go to a national park and
National Forest.
or
BLM land.
Yeah.
They have a 14-day boondocking rule, so you can go and
just
camp
be able to park and
for 14 days for free.
Try not to even pull out the generator. Just
We just want to live like a little bit more simply. I feel like that unlocks a lot of things for you. People tend to shy away from simplicity, but like, I don't know, I just feel like if we're not paying for all these luxurious things that most people want, and there's no like shame in that, like you work, get what you want, but I don't want to have to spend my whole life working, and I don't want to have so many things that it keeps me from being able to do anything, I mean, at the end of your life, like, you don't get to take your things with you, So, we're really excited. I think it's turning out really, really nice. It's kind of starting to hit me. It's starting to turn really real. Because for the longest time, it still just looked like a horse trailer with, like, kind of like a skeleton, And now it's coming together really, really good.
Our goal is the first place that we're going to be going is going to be Panama City Beach. We have a lot of, we lived there for a year,
Almost
over
2
a year,
years.
and have a lot of friends there. It's a fun place to be, but we were working all the time, so we'd like to go see some people, spend a little time there.
Yeah, just enjoy it. I mean, we lived there for so long and didn't get to do half of the things that there are to do there. But we were always at work. I mean, we worked more hours there than I think anywhere we've been. It was fun, though. It was a lot of fun living there.
Oh, yeah.
So we definitely want to go back and see everybody. And I don't know, it's like our safe place. It's like we've been there before, so I feel like that's a good, like, first step. Like, let's go there before we go across the country.
Yeah.
But after the holidays and stuff, we're really excited. I think we're going to go up to, like, Colorado, see the mountains and stuff. We've always wanted to go to Colorado. And, maybe up to Montana. I don't know if we'll do the Montana trip after that or not, but we are going to...
Alaska's on my bucket list,
for
too.
for sure. That's going to be something that we plan, though. That'll be planned way ahead of time, because that's going to be a big one. I would want to do that for, like, our anniversary or something. I think that would be really cool. Because I've always wanted to go to Alaska. That's probably, like... It might be my number one place I want to go to.
I'd like to.
I don't know. It's neck and neck with Montana and Colorado. Montana is just unreal. Like, if you live in the South, or I don't really know what the central U.S. looks like, but if you live in the South and you go up to Montana, you don't even feel like you're on the same planet. It's wild. And he's never seen it, and I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go back up there and explore.
I've never really been further than Tennessee.
Yeah. Well,
Tennessee, Florida.
You haven't. I have.
Well, yeah, I said I haven't.
He's a Southern boy. He's never been out of the South. Where have you been? You've been Tennessee, Florida, Alabama. Is that it? Georgia? You've been through Georgia.
Georgia.
North Carolina. South Carolina. I think we've been to both. Mississippi.
Yeah, everything.
All the southern states.
Right here.
But I've grown up in the South, but I've been up north a couple times, and it's wild. I can't wait. We're going to do a lot of hiking, a lot of fishing, I think we're going to get kayaks. Did you want to get kayaks?
Yeah, get kayaks.
Eventually. It won't be something immediately, but there's these little origami kayaks I want to look into. They're really cool.
What's going to determine a lot for me is how my surgery goes, because before we go.
Did we ever talk about that in a video?
No.
I don't know if we told you. He's going to have his legs re-amputated.
This bone in here is broken, so they're going to amputate 6 inches below the knee, right here, and take a piece of bone about that big and bridge those two bones that I don't know. And I'll be out. I'll probably be out for, I think they said like 6 weeks.
Was that all?
But then it's just a matter of how long it takes me to get walking.
Used to the new prosthetics and stuff, yeah. Well, and getting them to fit, that's already a thing, so. Something that has come up too is that we don't have a bathroom. We didn't do a bathroom in here because I did not personally want to be hauling around a buttload of black and gray water, and I don't even really know how all that stuff works, to be completely honest with you, because I've never looked into it because I don't want a bathroom in here. I think that it's a waste of space. And I say that because the people that I've watched that do this full time have all said the same thing about a bathroom. They end up using it for storage. So if we're at RV parks, there's usually going to be a public restroom. There will be public showers. We were talking about doing a gym membership, some kind of gym that's like pretty nationwide, that we can go work out at and shower for free. So we're going to stay hygienic. That's not like even a question. And I'm not above pooping and peeing outdoors. Like, I'm not above it, sorry. If it hurts your feelings.
Well, the thing is when people homestead, live, don't have power, don't have water, the go-to method is sawdust. So
I didn't know that.
like
a litter box.
Yeah, basically you get a 5-gallon bucket and you use the bathroom in it.
Yeah. And
usually they have one for number 2 and one for number 1, and you just cover it in sawdust.
I've heard that, yeah.
And then when it gets full, you dump it out.
I mean, I'm not above doing that, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
It don't bother me none.
The people that I have watched mainly use, like, public, obviously, restrooms and stuff, but also they're one of my favorite YouTubers. They just go outdoors, and you don't want to poop. Sorry, if you don't like hearing about poop, just fast forward. You can poop outdoors, you just don't need to do it near water, obviously. You don't want to contaminate any water, and then you're supposed to dig a 6-inch hole and poop in the hole and then bury it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, I'm just telling you it's an option.
I'm not digging a hole and pooping.
Okay, well, when we're out in the middle of the woods and you have an emergency.
I will just squat on the tree. I'm not digging a hole and pooping.
Why? That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to leave your poop out.
I'll put some sawdust on top of it.
Oh my god, no.
I'm not digging a hole.
Well,
just
then you need
poop.
to get you a little 5-gallon bucket.
That means we're going to have to buy a poop shovel.
Yes. And you just wash it. It's not like, and you don't like sit there and cut up your poop.
Wash it. Why would you wash the shovel? You're not touching your doo-doo with a shovel. What are you talking about?
Anyway, we're not doing a bathroom because I'm not messing with it, basically. I'm lazy, if you want to get down to it. I just think it'll be...
I'm getting a 5-gallon bucket for like $3 at Harbor Freight. I'm going to get a little bag of sawdust, and I'm going to set it right there, and I'm going to poop in it.
In the camper? No, you're not. You get you a little pop-up tent for outdoors.
And while you're out there digging a hole, finding some soft dirt where there ain't no roots, I'm just going to be sitting on a bucket.
You're not pooping in here. I'm not smelling your poop in this confined space.
Now, I'll poop in a hole if you dig the hole.
Is your only beef with pooping in a hole the fact that you have to dig a hole?
The fact that I have to dig a hole, and knowing me, I'm going to dig a hole right over a root this big around, and I'm going to have to go over to the next one and start digging a hole again.
You're not going to be able to hold it.
And then...
poop yourself.
Am I just going to, like, stand straight up and poo? How does that work?
You squat! It's like having a squatty potty, but not actually.
First of all, never heard of a squatty potty.
Squatty potties are awesome.
Sponsor me. Second of all, I'm fat and I have no legs. You think I could just squat over a hole and ring it?
That's what your poop shovel's for encouragement later.
I'm not encouraging anything.
So all of that to say, we're just not going to have a bathroom in here. I don't think it's going to be as huge of a deal as we may think right now. I do want to get a collapsible shower. Like a bag of some sort, if that makes sense. Like they have these really big bags with like a little hose and a nozzle. And we could set that on top of like the car or something. And if I need to like wash my hair, like...
Well, no, we could set up a spot outside the trailer where you can hang it up and...
Yeah, or that.
So we had to take a break from the video. Got hungry. So that's why the dogs aren't here and it's jumping to this.
Yeah, sorry the lighting's kind of bad. The sun's going down. We probably should have planned that.
A little late.
But yeah, we won't have running water in here, but I don't think it's going to be the end of the world.
So we pretty much have everything done except for the ceiling and the cabinets. And that's pretty much it besides the small stuff.
Yeah, it's just touch-ups after that. Like the baseboards and the little things to cover the seams.
Next week, I think it'll be 100% livable.
Yeah.
With insulation, top, power. Just have to get, like you were talking about, the seams and the windowsills. Just the small stuff.
Are we painting the door?
Together.
Is that what we decided?
Yeah, you want to paint it white, didn't you?
Yeah, we're just going to paint the door. We were going to do pallet wood on the door, but I don't want it to get too dark in here. That's why we did white walls. I wanted it to be, like, open since it's a small space. So I think just a white door will be fine.
Yeah.
It's really insane how far it's come. Like, I look back on our first videos and I'm just like, I mean, we thought it was a big deal when we framed the floor. It doesn't even look like a horse trailer in here. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, no. From the outside, it definitely does. But when you come in here, you wouldn't. If you didn't know before, you probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for this week. We just wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit more and go into some details about, you know, how we were planning to do certain things and show you what we've accomplished. Hopefully the next video we do it'll be pretty much done, yeah? So we'll do a tour. I really want to do a tour and kind of like show you, like after we put some stuff in here and whatnot, show you like how we're organizing everything, and I think that'd be really cool. And then it's gonna start getting really real. It's crazy, but we're really excited.
Yeah, so as soon as this trailer's done, we are actually contacting the woman who's gonna buy our home now, and we are moving into this.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
So very soon.
We're just gonna go to and from work in the trailer, not in the trailer. But
yeah. But we'll be living out of the trailer. But it's gonna be good. We're gonna grill outside, and I mean, you know, do everything that we're gonna be doing when we're camping. So
definitely get a feel for it then.
Yeah, really. But it's Memorial Day weekend this weekend, so I think we're gonna since it's a long weekend, we're gonna sleep in here tonight. And if it doesn't go well, we can spend some of tomorrow sleeping. But we want to get like a feel for what it's going to be like with the dogs and stuff in here. Everybody in here sleeping together. Because right now the dogs, like, they sleep in their own room. They've got their own room. They're completely, like, they're down the hall from our room. So this is going to be different.
Oh, yeah.
I think Miko's going to be Gucci, but I'm a little worried about Cash. So,
I think they'll be alright.
But yeah. So that is all we've got for this week. We will see y'all next week, hopefully with a completed camper / horse trailer.
So make sure you like and subscribe. Join us next week for our next video if you're interested on what it takes to step off the carousel with no experience and no money.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But thank you guys.
Yes, thanks for watching.